for daily ask Reddit. r/ask Reddit. How far did you go on truth or dare? A girl once asked me which girl from our game I would choose to duck. As I wasn't thinking straight, I said I would choose her sister who was playing with us, but things didn't work out very well, and I spent the rest of the night embarrassed sitting next to her sister. Well, not me but a friend of mine had to run up and down the street at like 4 AM, nude, screaming I just got laid. I once had to go streaking around the block. It was snowy and icy out, so I was allowed to wear my chucks. I go to make my first turn, can't cause of the ice, but kinda end up sliding halfway across the road, still standing. As my slide starts a car full of girls come around the bend. So there's me, tackle out doing my best Tom Cruise impression in their high beams through the snow. Then I had to run past them. Couldn't have been a very impressive sight given the conditions. But they were honking and cheering me on. Got my first lap dance. Got a stripper style dance. In the face and everything. Had to drink hot ranch dressing. Light ranch dressing. Someone ate a wild ghost pepper, stem and all. Got to see my first set of tits in person. Smoked weed for the first time. Not truth or dare, but back quote what are the odds? I coated my entire dick in Dave's Insanity/ghost pepper hot sauce. Within 3 minutes I was in the shower getting real intimate with a glass of milk because it burned so bad. I was so close to going to the hospital. Ended up falling asleep with one of those flexible ice packs wrapped around my yogurt slinger. Trust me, it's not worth any amount of money. I've heard a lot of variations, but yogurt slinger, what an incredible species we are. I thank you, sir. When I was a kid I thought that truth or dare was gonna be this wild thing that happened in my teen years. Maybe I'd end up kissing a cute girl, taking a shot, maybe both, maybe more, maybe something sexy. I have literally never played an actual game of truth or dare in my life. A few times people tried to get it started at a party, but it was like 3 dudes basically trying to get girls to flash them. A pretty disappointing realization. I don't know if you'd consider this going far/being a part of truth or dare, but one time my friends and I were hanging out in a beach house pissed drunk. At that beach there was a famous pizza stand that only sold small personal sized pizzas for $2.50, and they only opened at night from 4 PM to 4 AM. Side note, everyone who worked at this place was from the same family and they were all named as some variation of Carlos. Carlos was the owner, his son was Carlos Jr., and he had 2 more daughters named Carla and Carlota. One of my buddies dared me to go buy him a pizza, so I left the house and walked drunk, alone, to this pizza stand about 2 blocks down at 2 AM. I was at the counter when in walked this gorgeous girl. I won't say the most beautiful I've ever seen, but she was very pretty, also half drunk. Now, because of some health regulations in my country, they had to stop making the pizzas right then and there, and had to pack them pre-made and ready to just cook. So whatever they had, was what you got. The girl was really hungry, but they only had ham pizza left, but the girl only ate kosher, so she asked if they could remove the ham. I'm Jewish too, and I know you're allowed to ignore and not follow any religious laws like eating kosher if you're in a dire situation. So I kept telling her God would forgive her if she just ate the ham. We hit it off. She ended up removing all the ham from under the cheese, thus also removing most of the cheese and giving it to me because I'm the coolest person she's ever met, according to her. We kept talking for a while and I never returned to the truth or dare game. I ate my friend's pizza and got laid that night, but unfortunately I never saw her again. Not NSFW and I didn't do it, but here's a dare I gave my friend. He had to message his crush on WhatsApp by sending every single heart emoji separately, and I said he could delete it after 5 minutes. It was late at night, actually early in the morning, so I thought the only harm would be the tons of deleted messages shown. So anyways, he starts, and halfway through sending the hearts, she comes online. I tell him once he sends the last one he can delete the messages straight away. Luckily she didn't end up reading it and just asked him what they said. Turns out, she was in another country, in another time zone. And it was a perfectly normal time for her to check her phone. They haven't really spoken since. In my defense though, I did give him much easier options to choose from XD.